Hey Cancers, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do your reading for February. Thank you guys for joining me. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for this opportunity to read for Cancer in terms of whatever message they need to hear at this time. Ask for a clear channel, clear and accurate messages, clear articulation in the message that's delivered to me from source. Ask for protection, white light, and love, because I'm only asking for messages for the highest good. Protecting this space. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, Cancers. I'm going to start with the overall energy. Then I'm going to go into the situation, the energies around you, aspects of that energy, what's testing the situation, what you need to do to pass the test, and the outcome based on the current situation. All right, so the first card, sorry, my voice is weird, that you have is Earth School. So it's talking about life lessons and soul growth, okay? And what they're talking about in this card is that lessons aren't necessarily about getting it right. Sometimes it's about getting it wrong so you can see the contrast of what you do not want, okay? Spirit is saying they know that you're going through a difficult time right now, but they're here to remind you that part of your lesson here on earth is to grow and to learn. So when things aren't working in your favor, you have to look at that, analyze it, and figure out what is it that I'm really wanting to do? What is it that this situation is trying to teach me? And how can I improve or make things different going forward? Okay. All right. They said that a lot of you need to get rid of a bad habit or an old pattern of doing things. So the way that you've been doing things is not serving you anymore. So I need you to release your old habits or your old pattern and step into this new energy and to go with it and not to resist it. So be willingful and have courage to make a change in your life, okay? They're saying that fear prevents the flow. Fear causes resistance to stay. It could be a fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, fear of what people think, okay? So fear is useless, okay? So we have to look at our own growth and how we are wanting to blossom and how we are blossoming, and knowing that this process that we're going through is worthwhile if we're taking the lessons, learning, and moving past it. We don't want to stay stuck. We don't want to prevent ourselves from going with the flow and moving with this new energy that's coming in, okay? They're also saying that you need to learn how to repel what you no longer wish to attract, okay? So be ready for new opportunities coming your way. But be mindful of extremes, okay? So when you have extremes, like where you're extremely upset or you're extremely happy, or, I'm saying, black and white thinking, it creates imbalances in your body and your mind, okay? So make sure you always come into the middle ground and seeing both sides of it, okay? But always come to the middle ground to gain a greater perspective of what's over here and what's over here, okay? So putting things in perspective, not being so extreme, understanding both sides to the story, because always two sides, right? The middle part is what the correct story is, okay? So having an understanding of both extremes, but learning to compromise in the middle and then seeing a perspective from the middle point, okay? And they're also saying that attract what you wish and repel what you don't want to attract anymore. So anything that's not serving you, release it. Don't put that in your energy field of attracting that. Don't keep talking about it. Don't keep gossiping about it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Let it go. The more you talk about it, the more the universe thinks that that's the energy that you want. If you no longer wish to have a certain person or a certain situation in life, get that person or situation out of your thoughts, out of your mind. Let that energy not come out of your mouth, okay? So changing up how you've been doing things, all right? Yes. So they're saying they want you to start experiencing and attracting more positive experiences in your life at this time, and positive relationships, a more positive lifestyle. So something that's going to suit you better, something that's going to help you gain more clarity, more love, more prosperity, creativity is important. Not to just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. And the way we recognize what we don't is by experiencing these things that we do not want, and then learning how to repel that so we can move on to the next phase in our life, okay? All right, that's your overall energy, Cancer. Let's look at the situation. All right, so when I'm looking at the tarot, You guys are in mental conflict because you got some situation that occurred that I feel they kind of broke your heart. So your heart chakra right here is still healing, okay? But you're still in your head about the situation that occurred that affected you on an emotional level. And the fact that you're going through this mental conflict back and forth is making your passion for life come down. You know what I'm saying? And you keep wondering, like, how can I get that passion back? How can I get that spark back? Is what they're saying. Well, Spirit is saying the first way to get it back is to stop complaining. They're saying complaints are affirmations of victimhood, and that's not a spiritual aspect. They want you to focus on the spiritual aspect of yourself, to be more tuned in and tapped into the lessons. Okay, I understand this went wrong, so thank you, God, for that lesson. But get in contact with your higher self to understand where this is trying to take you or what this is trying to make you see. Okay, so they want you to take back your God-given power by affirming that you have abundance of choices and you have freedom in a situation. All right. Yep. So increasing your confidence and being more assertive and then having more positive affirmation is going to like shift your reality. You're going to bloom into a different reality is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Then you're going to start to feel your passion and purpose come back into you. You're going to feel that spark come back, that spark, the ignition of passion come back into your life. And then you're going to have the energy and motivation to work towards a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Okay. Because right now, let me show you this. The overall energy, not overall, what we don't see is you guys are conflicted. It's the Five of Wands. Okay. You have a lot of mental conflict right now. And that's goes along with this card. You're in your head about some situation that broke your heart. All right. That's the energy. All right. So they're wanting you to take your power back because right now they feel like, I don't know, it's like you're giving in to the situation. This is the Seven of Wands. This is like defending your position, standing up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Having control, even though all these outside forces are trying to like control you. Right now, you feel like a victim and you let that control you. They want you to take your power back right now. Because as soon as you take action and take your power back, you're going to start moving towards what it is that your heart truly desires. Okay? Your wish fulfillment, take action, moving towards that. Okay? All right? Because you got to get this passion back united. Okay? There's some life lessons you had to learn. Now, what's the energies around you? Okay, so first off, you guys are in a strained financial situation. Okay, because you have a lot of pentacles here, and your pentacles are upside down. Let me show you. You have the Two of Pentacles reverse. It's like you're trying to juggle your finances. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying, reverse. So it's like some struggle. You're not feeling stable. You have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, but you feel like your money is not flowing. This is your energy right now. You're stressed out financially. All right. So, which in turns make you feel emotionally defeated, which is the Ace of Cups reverse. You're not feeling like you're getting what you want on an emotional level. You don't feel happy in your life. It just feel like things are at a standstill. There's a sort of boredom that's here with you. You're feeling discontented with your current lot, this current situation. Spirit is saying this is a transformation that you're going through. And this transformation is important to show you the part that you're seeing now, which is like not so good, not so happy, not so financially secure, because it's showing you that this route that you took in a recent past was not the route that was going to bring abundance to you. So you needed to see this, okay? Because we do have free will. Our angels and spirit guides are always around us, guiding us and telling us or encouraging us to do certain things to like lead us in a path that's going to bring us the most growth, the most happiness, the most abundance. But you know, we have free will. So sometimes we take the path that maybe we were not directed to take, okay? So when you do that, God allows that to happen, and it's fine because it's lessons that you learned along the way. So now you see what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You took that path, you explored that situation with that person, or you know, you kind of knew maybe it wasn't right, or you know, it's something you did that you had a feeling that it wasn't going to lead to much, but you still took the chance anyway. But it's okay because you learned some valuable lessons, and most of it has to do with listening to your higher self and tuning into that energy because it saves you a lot of time, save you a lot of money. Okay. So you right now you are feeling stressed financially. You do have some financial fears right now, but Spirit is saying, be honest with yourself about your fears, about your fears of what success is and what failure is. Okay. Also, they're saying when you recognize what your fears are in terms of what's successful and what's a failure in your life, you no longer can let that control you. You're not letting that control you, not having that defeated attitude because you see what it is. This is you being defeated, right? But if you take back control I did, like saying, okay, I know I did this route, that didn't work for me, and now I'm in this upside down financial situation, but now what can I do? Okay, so now acknowledging that and then looking at the next best thing, you bring yourself out of that fear-based mindset and you step back in control. You're in the driver's seat. You can decide to move in any direction you want to move in. You decide to drive your car in any direction at this point. Okay, from this point is nowhere else to go but up. Okay, so when you hit a rock bottom, the next place is to go up. You're going up now. Okay, so but you have to acknowledge it. You can't be in denial about what this is. You can't be in denial about the choices you made and where those choices led you. Admit to yourself what this is so that you can move past it. All right, so yep, so you got to expose whatever this was that you did to the light so it can be healed, and then God can help move you to your next best situation. Okay, all right, you're spiritually protected. Okay, you have guardian angels, you have spirit guides, you have passed over loved ones that's around you right now and all the time that you can tap in and tune into their energy. You can feel it and you can use it to motivate you to do what it is you need to do. Okay, so your ancestors are there with you in spirit, in the spiritual realm. That's, they're around you right now, encouraging you and trying to uplift you and trying to give you solutions to this problem. Tune into that energy, tune into your higher self so that you can move from this upside down financial situation, this fear-based mindset that you're in, or feeling stuck, into a more financially abundant situation or lifestyle. Okay, so move out of this energy of being discontented and bored. Recognize this as a transformation, and it was an important lesson that you had to learn. All right, aspects of the situation. Let's see what's going on. Okay, being truthful about what this is. Being truthful about what this is what Spirit is saying. Okay. A lot of you are around people that aren't good for you. So they're saying that you need to detox some of the friends that you're around. So let's say hypothetically you had a alcohol or drug addiction. I'm using this as a hypothetical because it'd be any kind of addiction. You could be addicted to a person. You can be addicted to sex. You know what I'm saying? You can have any kind of addiction. Okay. But let's just say it's alcohol and drugs. And every night after you get off work, you call your friends up and they come over to your house and y'all drink and y'all smoke. Okay. And let's say maybe you're feeling tired of this, or you know that this is a habit or behavior that's no longer serving you, or that's holding you back, because when you smoke, it's making you too calm, it's making you not motivated, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. Okay. So you have to look at the friends that you've been associating with that's been a part of your habit. So if you continue to associate with them, it's going to be harder to break free of that habit, is what they're saying. Okay. So just be real aware of that. All right. Because once you start to detox these friends, or even detox from these bad habits that you may have engaged in, you're going to reveal your true self, because it's something that's within you that's wanting to come out, which is your soul's purpose, your true life mission, but you're suppressing it by these addictions or these people that's around you. Okay. These people aren't elevating you, or they aren't supportive of what it is that you want. So get down, look at it, look at the truth of what this is. Gain a little bit more perspective, more balance. Remember, I'm talking about the middle ground instead of being extreme over here or over here. Looking at it differently, see a broader perspective where you can see both sides and you can see the area or the direction that you want to go in. So the only way to do this is to pull back from these old habits and friends by just kind of pulling in for a moment. Taking time to rest and rejuvenate, going into meditation and prayer, tapping into your higher self, going into a hermit mode is what they're saying. So you can gain some clarity, gain some insight, okay? Gain some wisdom about what it is that you should do, because they do see that you guys are blocked from understanding something, or you don't have clarity on a situation because your mind is foggy, is clogged up by what other people are saying to you, or the habits that you are engaged in is blocking you from seeing the truth or understanding some truth, or you know what I'm saying? You're blocked off. So you don't feel abundant and you don't feel happy, is what Spirit is saying. You're in a state where you feel like it's like you lost something and you can't get it back. But it has to do with the people that you're around. It's a lot of negative energy that you're entertaining, and that energy is being absorbed within you. Okay. So just pay attention to that, because Spirit is saying that you can have wish fulfillment. You can have what it is that you want. You can come out of this energy of mental conflict and you can start moving towards your passions again. Okay. And for some of you, this does have to do with like making a choice in terms of love, or in terms of friendships that you need to let go of. Okay. So when you do this, it is going to create a tower moment for you but you are going to gain clarity, and you're going to start to go in a different direction and establishing a more stable future for yourself. Okay. All right. So let's look at what's testing this situation. What's testing this situation is you guys need to organize yourself for success. So organizing your thoughts first, and then actually decluttering and organizing your house. Okay. That's how you can gain clarity. Clearing your mind out of negative thoughts. Clearing your life out of negative people, actually cleaning your house and organizing it, cleaning your car and organizing it, cleaning your office space, organizing it. It's going to help you see things more clearly. You know what I'm saying? You'll have clarity as you start. Even the process of cleaning is like a process when you're doing that. Like, let's say you're organizing paperwork. You got a lot of mail that you open, but you got it in one stack. How about just start with opening all that mail and stacking it in order of what each piece is, okay? It might have been for months. And then as you do that, creating file folders and then putting it in a filing system. And as you do that, somehow that habit, just getting in that habit of organizing, opens you up in different areas where you want to organize. Your mind starts to clear. You know what I'm saying? You might have a bill that you needed to pay, and maybe you realize, you can realize something about organizing. You organize everything, it doesn't seem like a monster. You're facing it. So you're facing your fears. You're taking control of the financial situation by organizing your bills, looking at what needs to be paid, for example. And it's simple. Now you got that information in a folder filed away. And when I get this amount of dollars, I'm going to pay this much towards that. Or even making calls to bill collectors to say, I'm going to set up a payment arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Can I pay $50 now? And can I pay $20 every month? If I get something extra, I'll pay it off. You know what I'm saying? Just organizing. It's going to help you be more successful is what they're saying. Yep. That's what they're saying. So, but they're also saying that forgiveness is important right now. So it's time to release repressed anger that you have. Is blocking your health and it's blocking your happiness. So if you could do these two things, organize yourself and release and forgive yourself and other people, you're going to be led to a more victorious situation. Okay. All right. So it's like moving out of like an old situation, old mindset, old patterns, old negative belief. You're going to open up to the choices you have in front of you. And some of you, this is in terms of a love situation. So as you do this, it's going to help you gain clarity on a love situation that you may have been having mental conflict over. You know what I'm saying? Something that you wanted to reignite with some person, but you have mental conflict over this situation. Okay. So, but you have to experience this tower moment that you're going through now, which is breaking down this foundation, breaking down a way that you've been doing things in order to gain clarity on what your next step should be in terms of moving towards this person or situation. All right. That's what they're saying, because you're going to have luck on your side. Okay. Once you start to do these steps, organize yourself and forgive yourself. Organize and forgive yourself. Okay. That's what Spirit is saying. It's going to push you forward. Hit a chariot. So remember, it's talking about those two extremes. Okay. These are the two extremes right here. This is you in the middle. So you're gaining a perspective. You're on top of the situation. And now, because you got those two things in check, you're looking at your fears, you're looking at your financial debt, you're looking at what you didn't want to face. Okay, you're admitting your fault in it. You're forgiving yourself for it. You're organizing things. You're trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this bill off, setting up little payment plans. And now you got a broader perspective. So now you can take off and you can move forward in a different direction. Okay, having a broader knowledge. And you're in the middle now. You're not all like, oh my God, I'm a failure because I did this wrong and it's never going to be right. Yes, you can always correct. You can always come up. Okay, once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. So always remember that. Okay, so it's just about tapping into your strength. And this is what's testing you. You guys are not realizing how courageous or how strong you are at this time. So Spirit wants you to tap into that strength, and they also tell me to let you know that you're not alone. You have ancestors and spirit guides that's around you, just motivating, just wanting to give you energy, just wanting to give you messages. But you have to be tuned in and tapped into that, which means being in a state of meditation and prayer in order to hear them, in order to feel them. Or, you know what I'm saying, even doing organizing your house, cleaning your house, you'll notice when things are quiet, you know what I'm saying, or you have some soft music playing, you'll feel something, or their presence, or, you know what I'm saying, like a knowingness, and it'll help kind of release some of the stress that you're going through. Okay. So yes, exactly what I was saying. Tapping into your higher self, your angels and spirit guide, the spiritual knowledge that's around you, having the courage to look at what you need to look at so that you can move forward, and so that you can move to this new beginning, a new financial beginning that God is wanting to help you move towards. Right now, all these cards are reversed because you guys are struggling with it right now. That's what's testing. So get organized, forgive yourself, get tapped in and tuned in to that spiritual energy so that you can receive the type of abundance that you want to receive. Okay. All right. So aspects of the situation. Let's see what's going on. We already talked about decluttering so you can focus your energies more, right? Yeah, this is a time where emotions are really heightened. So you're extra sensitive. So just be real gentle with yourself at this time. So the more you declutter, again, I'm saying it again, the more you'll be focused and the more you'll feel better. So clearing away clutter in your living space. You can do some donating clothes that you no longer wear. All that is gonna make you feel better. But just having patience with yourself as you nourish yourself towards this new positive movement forward. So establish a firmer foundation for you. Okay. As you do this, your anxiety is going to decrease. Okay. You're going to take back control. Right now, the Emperor's reverse is you're not taking action, you're feeling stuck. But as you do this, declutter, forgive, you're going to start taking positive movement forward, action, taking control of your life, the Emperor, towards what it is that you want. And then you're going to start to manifest the type of life that you want for yourself, which is going to make you have emotional stability. You're going to be emotionally more content with yourself as you do this. Okay. You're going to feel it. As soon as you start taking steps, you're going to feel the positive results. You know, it might not be all the way what you want, but remember, it's not all I want things to be all the way great, or oh my God, everything is so bad. No, we want the middle. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, as you make changes, move forward patiently, you're going to see and feel different sensations in your body that's more pleasurable as far as you feeling more satisfied in what's going on with your life. Okay, you're going to take control back. So what was this about? This was about life lessons that you had to learn and breaking free from this reoccurring negative pattern that you have been in for a while, is what they're saying. Okay, they're saying as you go through this to make sure you're exercising enough, because exercising increases your energy level, and yeah, it increases your energy. Eating better, eating cleaner foods, eating more organic foods, more fruits and vegetables. That'll help you feel more energetic too. So part of this is getting your energy level up. Okay. Then it's about focusing on your priorities. What is it that I need to do right now? Which one of your priorities, I told you, is organizing. The second one is forgiving. Okay. The third one is prayer and meditation, more often. The fourth one is exercising, and the fifth one is eating right. That's what I want you guys to focus on, okay? Which means for some of you to overcome these obstacles and challenges, you're going to have to detox some of your friends, because they might be in that mode of what you were in. They're part of that negative pattern that you're in. So having more alone time to focus on what it is that you want. Going into that hermit mode right now, okay, is what they're saying. So taking baby steps to heal your heart is what they're saying. Forgiving yourself, forgiving another person if you need to. The heart chakra is what we had in the situation at the beginning. You need to heal this, forgive yourself. That's what the main thing is about. That's how you're going to rid yourself of the mental conflict and reignite the passion that's within you. Okay. So right now, of course, you feel a little discontented and bored, but God is here offering you something, but you have to do the work. Okay. You have to take the first steps and put the work in, is what Spirit is saying. All right. Cancer, this is what I have for you. Let me know if this resonated with you. If it did, leave me a comment, hit that thumbs up button. If you feel like you need something more personalized, email me at chantelharris30@gmail.com or visit my website at sagewisdom.slharris.com. Okay. And I have that information in my description box below. I appreciate you guys and stay safe out there. And I'm sending you tons of light and love. All right. Until next time.